Hi everyone, and welcome to Truth Be Told. All right, let's get started. I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Then for clarifying, I'm using the Vice Versa deck, which I absolutely love. And then stick around for a collective read with the Karma cards, okay? All right, so let's see what's happening. Time stampers, you guys are awesome. All right, Aries. Aries. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel, which is beautiful, and the Page of Pentacles. So working hard, working on a project, focusing in on one project at a time, right? You're taking that one pentacle, it's just in its inception. It's just the beginning. Some of you are actually working in terms of, I just heard filling out application for college, for school, for a trade school. Some of you are going back to school for a specific trade. When this wheel turns, it's going to start really needing your more time and effort in the project, the idea, the launching of. So within the next, let's say by August, this may be ready to launch for some of you, right? This is a general. All right, let's really focus in on what else is happening here for Aries, working so hard on something. All right, so I have the Five of Swords. So you're like, you know what? I don't particularly care if you tell me I can or can't do it. I'm doing it anyway. There are going to be the naysayers that are going to say, you know what? You're crazy. You know how old you are. You're going back to what? You're going back to college or school? There are going to be the naysayers that are going to say, that are saying you're wasting your time. You're wasting your efforts. And you're not having it. You're not having it. You're going to verbally tell people off, literally, if they don't need to react, but they need to say, you go. They need to have your back. This guy doesn't have your back, right? So there could be a few people that don't have your back. If it's you, Aries, and you're thinking negative in any way, shape, or form about how this is going to transpire, you got to get out of your head and get into your heart about what it is and how it's going down. Whatever it is that you're producing, from A to Z, right? This is 8. You make sure that when this wheel turns, you have everything strategically put out, like everything. Put all your ducks in a row. Cross all your T's, dot all your I's. It actually looks really good. Just get out of the mindset that either you can't do it or others saying that you can't do it, because that's bullshit. You do what you want. It's all work related, though. It's definitely all work and or education. Okay, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's go. Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. So, we have a Queen of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you may be dealing with or trying to figure out how to manifest something with someone, how to move forward with someone, how to tell someone how you feel, or someone's going to tell you how they feel. You're collabing, perhaps. Right now, nothing's going on. Things could be just in the talking phase, the brainstorming of something that you want to do, to launch, to figure out what you want to do. Let's see what's happening with this Taurus. Look at that. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. So this is a collaboration. You see? Two people are talking together. You could be talking with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about a business venture. Let's brainstorm together. Let's figure it out. You know, what do they say? Two heads are better than one, for sure. All right. Let's make sure that what we are getting ready to launch, I feel this is a launch because of this guy here. I feel this is a launch. I feel we're getting ready. We're collabing, we're brainstorming. How are we going to get it out there to the public, to social media? Okay, sorry. Spirit saying whatever this is that's taken a minute to process and to launch is something that is going to be your golden ticket for the long term. That's important to say. They specifically want someone to hear that. This is not just like a quick idea, a get rich quick idea at all. This is a launching that's been collabing for a minute and getting ready to launch it, getting ready to get it out there, but it's for the long term. Okay? And it's really good. And the people that you're working together with, if this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what have you, or whomever you're working with to get this out, they have the plan. They have the strategy and the plan to do so, as well as you can trust them. And, you know, you can't always say that, you know. All right, Gemini. Gemini. All right, Gem. Oh my God. What? 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. What? All right, you don't see this coming, right? You don't even know that there's maybe money owed to you. Money's coming in. Some of you have been waiting for a minute for financial gain. The 2 of Swords, though, makes me feel like you may have thought it was going to be 7 and it ends up to be more. It ends up to be 10. You're like, you know, oh my God, I won the lottery. Some of you may win the lottery, especially with you have the 7 and the 10, right? Let's look and see what the 2 of Swords is telling us here. See, you don't think you've been down and out about finances. You're like, I can't even imagine this is coming to me. I'm waiting. I'm literally in beggar mode. Some of you have been really freaking the F out because of finances. And all Spirit wanted you to do and has always wanted you to do is be patient. And it's been very difficult. It's very difficult to not be able to see the tangible coming in, right? And then suddenly it appears and it's like a miracle happens. Let's get another one for Gemini. You know, miracles happen every day, right? Look at that. And that's the truth. So that's what happens, right? The actual truth that comes to light is when you believe, you'll see it. I mean, come on. You can say it's a bunch of shit, but it's not. It's not. When you're at your last breath, last leg, when you're down and out and you're praying and you're hoping and wishing that this miracle of truth will come to you, will find you, it happens, right? We have 5, 7, 10, right? Maybe some of you were like, you know, exhausting a lot of your income, and you were like, I don't know when I'm gonna like be able to supplement this. And look, right? You have to stand strong. You have to stand in your own rightful place of believing. It's all about believing. It's all about faith. And if there were impartial, right, impartiality of people telling you otherwise, you can't believe them. You need to stay strong. You need to stay focused and let others, you know, that's like the peanut gallery, right? But you know the truth. You knew and you have known that this money was coming in, that it was only a matter of time before you were going to see it. And you may not even have a clue where it's going to come from, but it's coming. How awesome is that? So if you're waiting for money, Geminis, it's happening. Okay. And it may come in fast and furious, you know, kind of like, oh my God, I didn't see that. Oh yeah, I know it's tax season. So that could be some of you waiting for your taxes, tax returns. But I also feel that there are others who are waiting for other income ideas or income outlets also. Okay. Cancers. Cancers, what is happening? Cancer, the Knight of Swords, beautiful. The Ten of Cups, oh my God, and the Seven of Pentacles. What? So we're like, okay, I have no idea that I'm going to put more money into my home. I didn't even think about it, but what a grand idea to have a little extra, if you want, for landscaping, for whatever other extras that you're doing to your home. Someone may come to you quickly out of the blue and say, you know what? I've got the perfect house for you. If you're moving and if you've been waiting to sell your home, someone's going to come and say, I got the place for you. It's perfect. It's got a lot of land. There's farm. It's like a ranch home. You may be guarded to hear the information. Your response, I should say, could be a little guarded because someone's coming in so quickly to tell you. Someone's, okay, it could also be someone's moving in together. They've been waiting to like announce it. So this could be an announcement of moving in together. It could be, like I said, it could be adding value to your home. Very important, especially right now, right? Adding value to one's home. Let's look and see what's going on, Cancers, here for this Knight coming in. Who is this Knight? See? This Knight is someone who's going to literally open their mouth and tell you, here's how to deal, how to have a stronger foundation, something about the foundation. If you are Cancers, if you are going to move to a ranch home with land, this is going to be it's going to be for the long haul, long term. It's not someone's coming in to tell you, I've got this great house. It could be a realtor, I mean, right? Or it could be a friend. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you have a Leo here, right? Who says, oh, you know what? I got the perfect place for you. If you're not moving, you're adding value to your home. If that's not the case, then you're taking every ounce of your strength to actually announce there's a move-in with someone. All right, let's get one more card for Cancers. Yeah. I'm done. I'm leaving. I left. You've already left. You checked out. Some of you have checked out. Some of you have checked out and you're starting a whole brand new life. What's wrong with that? Right? You checked out. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. What I really like is that the Strength card came up, Cancers, for you guys. I really like that because it takes sometimes a world of strength to say, I'm going for the better. I'm going for a life that is going to add value in my life. And that's what you're doing, whomever that applies to. See? Look. Yep. You're like, done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm going on my own. I'm buying a new home. I'm moving in with someone. I'm living the life that I've always wanted. Okay, Leo. I mean, what's wrong with that? Finally taking charge of your life. Okay, Leo. 5 of Swords. What? 2 of Wands and Temperance. So it's taking you a little patience, fortitude, and whatever you can muster up right now not to listen to people around you. These people are negative. They're, you're happy. You're like following a really good path. You're on path. And then you have these knuckleheads, right, who want to ruin. Why? What do they want to ruin? What is this 5 of Swords? And it's taking you every ounce of strength to say, oh my God, 5 of Swords again. Holy shit. All right, so listen, Leo, this is massive. No joke. Spirit is saying you're on path. You go, Leo. Don't worry about anything else. You stay in your own lane. Do your own thing. Be at peace. Temper your anger. Do not be angered by others. Massive. It's a double 5 of Swords. If you have literally a verbal outrage with someone, you may regret it. If someone says, and you don't do this to a Leo, I mean, I'm just going to say, you don't tear a Leo down. A Leo is a lion, If someone's trying to tear you down, if someone's trying to, like, take your dynamic self out of the picture, it's not going to work. But if they're testing you, I'm telling you right now, There are people here, it looks like, Leos, they are testing your resolve. Massive. It's not even a joke. I gotta get another card on this. What is going on? Is this you're needing to temper what you really want to say to others? It looks like it's taking a lot of determination, strength, and fortitude to rise above the crap, the people, the crap, the verbal naysayers, the people who make you worry about what you shouldn't be worried about. Like, you know, you're on path. Look at this. You've got, right? You've got, literally, you've got the world. You're headed to such greatness here, and people are trying to dumb you down, and it's not cool. Especially, so you may, Leos, find there's about maybe just a handful of people in your circle that you trust, you know, friends, family members, whatever they are, whomever they are, who really want to see you roar. And are you going to bite? Are you going to bite? This came out twice, don't forget. Sorry, I meant this came out twice. That's massive. So remember that. Do not allow anyone to take your thunder, because that's what they're trying to do. Leos, they don't know who they're messing with. That's all I know. And I just heard that it could be petty crap, petty stuff like, you know, tit for tat. Yeah. What? Who does that? We're not in high school anymore. Okay, Virgo. Virgos. That's crazy. Okay, Virgo. Let's focus. Whoa. These two came flying out, so I'm taking them. We have beautiful, the wheel. We have, excuse me, Two of Pentacles. Wow, the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Oh my God. So Virgo, if you have in your chart Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your natal, then this is you. If not, it's someone else who's using their, I'm sorry, I should say misusing their power. They're lying. Someone's lying here, and it looks like it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's lying. Or is someone lying to, either you're lying to someone or someone's lying to you about where they're headed, where they're going, what they're doing. And the wheel's gonna, when this happens, someone might get caught. I mean, I'm not gonna lie here. Someone might get cut out. Someone might get caught. Virgo, what's going on? Virgo. So you're sitting beyond the, you know, you're looking beyond. You're here. See what I mean? You're here, right? But someone in your circle, Virgo, is like, I don't, right? What's the saying? I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Someone's not trusting where you're headed, where you're saying you're headed, and or what you have been doing for maybe a minute. Meaning, like, has someone been saying, yeah, I'm going to a conference in, you know, in Miami, and you know, they're in a whole nother state. And this, if you want to know anybody, if you want to know of anyone who can find out, this could be some, like an investigator, a PI. Someone could be putting a PI on you. Wow, Virgo, what's happening? There's a question of integrity, for sure. Someone's challenging you, your what you say, and where you're headed, and where you literally are headed, right? So here's a 2 and here's a 2. So I feel literally like someone, I don't know, I feel like someone wants to get caught. I feel like someone's like turned their back, totally turned their back on the whole situation. Like, you know what? If I get caught, oh well, who cares, right? So there's a pattern that's been forming, and someone is not aware that there could be someone who has been keeping tabs on your significant other, whatever. This could be definitely a PI, or you're just doing it yourself, or they're doing it, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Where are you going? Where are you saying you're going? Is where you're going where you're saying you're going? Because someone's not telling the truth here at all. Someone's just using excuses to get away, to get out. Yeah, to get out. Right, we're going to say it. I'm going to say it because it's true, right? A little birdie told me. So if it's not someone who has you, Virgo, like PI kind of thing, they do have you, they definitely have you, someone saw you or saw them with someone else, right? Someone saw you in a location that you were not supposed to be at, that kind of stuff, right? Someone told you, someone could be telling you, so-and-so's not at that place, not at that seminar. I was there. They're not there. I'm using a seminar as, of course, metaphorically speaking, but it could feasibly be someone thinks they're going to a seminar and they're not, or say they're going somewhere where they're not, and someone gets seen or something gets called out. Watch it, Virgo, because someone might catch you in a lie, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has got their eye on you, and or vice versa. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra. The King of Pentacles, beautiful, the Fool, and oh my God, and you came out, what? Look at this. Wow, okay, Libra. So if we're dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, for sure, if you're with someone that is an earth sign, then a whole new beginning begins, right? This could be a new relationship coming into the forefront for you, who's an earth sign, which actually for Libras, they are very good, you know, more earthbound versus airbound, right? You know, earth signs keep us grounded. If it's not someone, it means a new start in terms of like a financial, your finances are growing, you're very comfortable, right? But I feel like it was someone. Let's look. Okay, so you're in charge of your life. You're standing strong, steadfast, and you know what you need to do and what you're doing. I heard that you may be getting advice from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn about like making a move. What's your next move? Maybe you're inquiring about Libra, what it is that you are thinking about doing, or someone gives you some really good advice. And you're like, stand back. I'm drawing the line in the sand because this is what I want to do. So you're not listening to anyone else. You're going to do your own thing. And that's what makes the King of Pentacles so dynamic, because they stand firm. And if this is you, right, you're standing firm in your own place of strength, integrity, honorability, I hear. You're like drawing the line in the sand, and, you know, I'm stronger than, for some of you, right, you're stronger than you look, right? People like always say Libra's wishy-washy, can't make a decision, but don't put it past us to know that inside you have the strength of the universe. And the reason why this came out like that is that you're going to show others your true strength. You're going to show others, not in a bad way. This is because it's not a, you know, looks like a devil, but it's not. You're kind of like, you may get to some point, honestly, you may get to a point where you're like, don't mess with me. Seriously. Like, I'm going for whatever it is that I want, that gives me peace of mind and happiness, great happiness, right? I'm strong. I know I can do whatever it is I want. And people probably didn't, for some of us, didn't see that within you. You're like, you're stronger than you know, but you're also showing up as that for others to see yourself as an earth sign, where it's like, don't mess with me. I know what I'm doing financially, strategically. I don't need your advice. You know, I already got my advice, and I know what direction I'm headed. And I'm standing firm in that, in my decision to what it is that is going to make me a better person. Right? I don't feel anyone's literally challenging you for whatever reason. I feel that you need to show up as this because people don't see that in you. They never do. I mean, very rare. I shouldn't say never. They rarely see a Libra like roar. And when we've had enough, we roar. Okay. I mean, come on. Let's call it like it is. People think, oh, you know, you guys are so tame because you can't decide what it is you want to do with your life. But then it happens. It just happens. You find this strength within to get what it is that you need, what you want, and what you deserve. Scorpio. Scorp. All right, well, the Hierophant's reversed, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Well, Scorpio, you came out here. Well, what is the deal? Scorpios, we're like not feeling... All right, so if you have Leo, Aries, Sag anywhere in your natal, this is you. It's like, I know what I'm feeling, I know what I want, but do I? Am I giving off the wrong vibes? Am I saying that, yeah, I can be in a commitment, but I can't? Am I really ready for this, right? Do I have the same, do I walk in the same line of faith as I did before? Am I following my spiritual path? Because it looks to me like you're questioning everything. You're questioning your spirituality. You're questioning your religion. You're questioning why, excuse me, why something didn't work out because of lack of commitment. So it's either you or someone else who you're still in pain because of a non-committal type of situation that has happened, right? Let's get another one because that's really harsh. Scorpio, what's going on with you guys? 5 of Swords. Well, questioning, wondering, did I make the right decision? Have I stood up? And I'm going to say it, Scorpio, have you stood up for the people, places, and things that have helped you or hindered your progress in life, right? Because this is massive progress. This is like, okay, I know where I'm headed. I know what I'm doing. And then, you know, the flip side of that is, wow, I'm now questioning because I'm still hurting from something that's happened to me where I was challenged to either accept that I can't commit to something, or I won't, or I didn't want to, or what have you, or I was very brash with my actions and my words, and you know, I fell off the grid of trying to be what others expected of me, and I'm still hurting from it. It's kind of like, for some of you, not all, maybe for some of you, you really thought you were doing the right thing when you were doing it, and you know, now the pain is still there, and maybe you didn't think it was going to be there or stay, or you thought maybe it would just leave, or it would be gone, or this wouldn't be like a haunting of some sort. It feels like it's a haunting of right? You waited too long. You couldn't commit. Someone couldn't commit. They waited too long for you, and they said, I'm out, I'm done, right? Your belief systems have changed. You're now becoming more in tune with what it is that you were going through, that you've been through. So like I said, questioning is a massive thing right now. Questioning your higher self. Why you said and or didn't say what it was that maybe others were hoping you would say, commitment, etc. And now you're like all defensive. So what happened is, you know, this pain is real. It's a haunting feeling. It's becoming very difficult because it's hanging around. The pain hangs around for a reason. And then you have these people who are like coming at you, right? You have what is this? Is this yeah, 7 of Wands, right? So you have all these people coming at you in different directions, telling you, you did the right thing. Come on. You did the right thing. You know what you want. There was a reason why you didn't go for it. Well, only you can answer that. No one else can answer it for you. But the pain is what you must deal with, right? No one owns No one owns our pain. The pain is real from the way we feel, right? And whether or not people know it or don't, or realize it, you know, it is like a haunting, if you will, whereby you have to clear it up. So question for sure, Scorpio. Question the higher ups. Question your faith. Question your need to understand what makes your heart, you know, feel the way it does. Okay? Okay. Sag. Question until there are no more questions. Sag. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Well, what the heck? Saggies. Well, you know, I had an offer for some of you. I had a new offer, but I didn't take it because it didn't feel right. And actually, whatever they were telling me, it didn't, you know, check all the check marks that I'm looking for or needing, right? Emotionally, I didn't feel that it was the right thing. Emotionally, I didn't feel, or I am not feeling, Saggies, that someone is being upfront with you. Who's crying over spilled milk? Right? Saggies. Let's see what's happening. Sag. Well, we have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Ace, which makes a 10 of Swords. So, watch out for little liars. Watch out for those who try to manipulate. Emotional manipulation. Very immature. Actions speak louder than words. It seems to me like someone acted out of turn and is regretful. Someone could have acted out and now there's remorse, regret, resentment. I don't know if it's you, Sag, or if it's an air sign. But it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be that, oh my God, it could be that, oh, I just told a white lie and it turned out to really hurt someone. I didn't mean to hurt someone's feelings, but it was just a white lie, right? We have those you know, those things that we call white lies. We aren't trying to hurt someone, so we lie just to cover up so that they don't get hurt, right? And then it explodes, right? Oh, there it goes. And then it explodes. And that's what happened. Someone has told you and or I don't feel it's you. I do. I feel it's an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like someone told a white lie just because they didn't want to hurt your feelings, or they didn't want to see you hurt or go through something painful. And it doesn't matter because the truth came out. Some little liar or a little liar, an immature little liar, spoke out and like shit hit the fan. Yeah. Regret, remorse. I shouldn't have said it. I can't believe I said it. For others, it's just someone just spouted out something without thinking. And it hurts. It's kind of like you can't, you know, right? You know. You do. We do. We know we can't take our words back. It's why we always think before we speak. So someone literally shot themselves in their own foot, and now you're like massive defense mode, right? Someone tried to pull a quick one, Saggies, and it hurts. And I think it's a very immature person. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but it's someone who may definitely regret doing that, but someone tried to pull a fast one on you. And now you're like, you know what? I see your shit. You're going to call them out. You need to call them out. You need to call them out on their shit. You need to take a stand, get off of this, holy crap, I got played, and take a stand and say, I'm calling you out on your shit. The little liars will go away. Something about little liars, right? Someone, it doesn't have to be a lie. What it also could be is someone said something completely unacceptable without thinking. And it's really hurt someone's feelings. And how often does that happen, right? We know that. You can't take back words. So be careful if it's you or another air sign. It looked like it was an air sign, or it's not an air sign. It's just someone in your circle of family and or friends that, you know, bursted out with some kind of crap that made you like really upset. Trying to get your, trying to get your goat. Okay. Capricorn. It's really sad when that happens, isn't it? Capricorn. All right, Cappies. Lovely. We have the Hangman, the Chariot, and the Sun. How lovely is this? Look at how beautiful. Freedom reigns. Some of you are taking a trip to a warm climate. Some of you you've been waiting, of course, we know tax season is coming. So some of you are either and or purchasing a car with your tax refund and or going on a vacation. And it's like a road trip. Let's go on a road trip. Let's have fun. Where do we want to go? Take your pick. Some of you are like, you know what? We have never been to, I don't know why I'm saying New Mexico. I heard New Mexico. Yeah. Okay. So, Capricorn, some of you are just saying, okay, let's get in the car, pack it up, and we're headed out. And let's go. Let's go wherever we're being led. I mean, this is massive. Look at this. You're being led to go somewhere. All right, so now I'm feeling like, Capricorns, that you're going to a location such as New Mexico, and you get a spiritual awakening. A vortex opens, Arizona, Sedona, New Mexico, Sedona, places that are very spiritually driven, right? And that is going to turn your world around in a great way. You're going to get an epiphany. You're going to say, oh my God, I get it. If you had any questions after this trip, you're going to know exactly what you need to do. You're going to feel different. Oh yeah. Your life is is like going to be turned upside down. This trip is massive. And you may be taking it within, right, the next month or so. I'm going to, I know I'm so bad. Sorry. I do want to pull one more card because I don't think you know where you're headed, but wherever Spirit's leading you is a place where you're going to say, oh my God, I feel different. Yeah. It's going to change your whole world. It's going to change the way you look at things. It's going to change the way you feel. It's going to show you this trip, this spiritual trip that you know or may not know you're taking is not only going to turn your world upside down, but it's going to be like a feeling of the death and rebirth of life. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you're going to cross a bridge of understanding, higher consciousness, without question. Oh my God. Wow. It's going to change your life. And guess what? I want to know about it. I'm not joking. That is off the chain. Very cool. And I've been to those places. And you do feel different. It's not like the energy doesn't surround us all the time. But there are places where one becomes very silent without even thinking about it. Capricorn, I'd like to know. Very inquisitive about that. That's awesome. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Six of Wands. So, working to get something done. Working with others who are in the limelight. Maybe you're doing a deal with others who are seen, you know, as, you know, the stars that they are. But more importantly, working on making a difference. I love that. I think that's makes me feel more truth in your own freedom. For some of you, you're just healing and really focusing and working hard on your craft, right? Because what do we do best, right? When anytime we're in situations where we need, you know, a timeout, we may want to be seen and or may not, right? Because these are two different dynamics, even though this is the star. A star is only seen at night, right? And this is during the day. So whether you want to be seen or not, what you're doing right now is you're crafting, you're managing your craft, you're working hard on your craft. And it could be day in and day out, right? Night and day. You're working hard on solidifying something, and you're at the 8, so it's good. And finally freeing yourself from, you know, mental anguish that continues to harbor, you know, the stops and starts, right, of what it is that you're working on. And when we are healing, whether you're healing or not, it could be just mental anguish, you know, like getting out of your headspace and soaring into a new dynamic of, I'm going to co-create here and I'm going to do the best job that I can. And, you know, because that's what we're here to do anyway. We're here to co-create and serve. So no matter what, you're on point. you're freeing yourself from the mental anguish and healing, and through it all trying to figure out, right, how we can heal our heart. So we're going to heal our heart, right? Let's heal the heart, because the heart needs some healing, and getting out of our own mindset about needing to know or needing to ask questions. You know, the higher self always knows. It's right here. The higher self knows without question. So work on your craft. Be the best at your craft, and you will succeed in healing what it is that is harboring some emotional disruption, if you will, in your life. And it's not for anyone to necessarily question, because when you know, you know. And you just have to give it time to allow for a transformation to happen. I do want to get one more card on these two cards for you, Aquarius. Hold on. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah. You want to be strong. Maybe there were, I hear too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Maybe two species not seeing eye to eye, right? You know, you have like the head of a Doberman and the head of a turtle, right? So where was the balance, right? Where is the balance in your life? I think that you need to question. The only question that you need to have is within your own rightful self, right? What and how can I make myself stronger, higher, for whatever higher purpose I'm here to serve? What is it that I need to do to strengthen my resolve? Yes? And so, you know, you can take action like a dobe and be, you know, really aggressive and, you know, bite at the bit, you know, or you know, slow and steady wins the race. So, and then the beautiful center of it all is literally trying to balance the emotions that you're feeling in order to move on and co-create what it is that Spirit wants you to do. You know, it's hard to get air signs sometimes out of their heads, for sure. So work on it. Study up. Read. Some of you are reading. Some of you are researching. Some of you are literally, I really want you to just try and get out of your head and get more into co-creating with Spirit and really focusing on what it is that, you know, what it is that's going to make you stronger. Okay? Stronger doesn't mean biting at the bit. Stronger doesn't mean going slow as molasses, but also being assertive and taking a stance in what it is, you know, that you're doing, that you want, and what you feel. Okay? All right, Pisces. Pisces, last week, it was really quick and easy, and I do apologize, but in the same breath, it was very apparent that for some of you, you were going to be just meeting, you know, your match. Pisces. So when that happens, please don't take that, you know, to heart. It just means that message is very specific for someone that needs to know. All right, Pisces. So we have the Knight of Swords. we have the Tower and the Six of Cups. So someone's coming in quickly and out of the blue to tell you about a soulmate, a twin flame, someone you may be out of the blue coming into contact with, someone you have no idea is coming. Quick. I don't know if this is any, let's dive in here, because it could be someone takes the leap of faith to tell you how they feel about you, what they want with you. Four of Cups. Someone's coming in and maybe saying, oh my gosh, I do care. I do want to be with you. I don't want to be alone. Maybe someone says they want to be alone, but they don't, right? They don't. Let's see. Let's get more info here. What's the narrative here for? And then we have the beautiful Star card. Look at that. So, not going to lie, some of you are still missing, very much so, a soulmate who has departed and gone to the other side. Okay? Someone who has crossed over, you're like, I still can't get over it. Some of you, I still can't get over it. And there are others of you who are, wow, I'm meeting someone who's really dynamic and is heaven sent. I'm not saying that the person that you're missing wasn't heaven sent either. That's important for you to know. Someone's coming in to tell you about this person. Let's look and see what this means. Oh. So it's still dragging you down. You're still holding on to that pain. You're holding on to the pain of something that happened suddenly, and it was a death of a loved one, a spouse. And you're still trying to heal. And it's very difficult, no doubt. What is the best course of action for Pisces? Is to allow. Let us allow, Pisces, for our hearts to heal completely before we can, I'm not going to say move on to someone else, because I have a feeling that this situation is not a move on type of situation. I feel this is a heaven-sent twin flame, soul contract, soul connect, that suddenly passed, crossed over, maybe wants to come in and give you a message, but you're blocking your own self. But you know, for some of you, you know that they're around you, you hear songs, you can feel their presence, their energies around you, surrounding you. Like I said, music, numbers, dates are important. Okay, Pisces, some of you are still just really having a hard time with it. And maybe you're just not, you're not showing others, and you're like, everything triggers you, right? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone kind of thing, right? It's like the more people, I think for some of you, the more people talk about, so there's two sides to this. The more people talk about someone to you, it makes you feel sad, and then but still it makes you kind of heal, right? But then the flip side of that is there are days when you're like, I don't want to hear their name. I don't want to know an old story because it's too painful. So it triggers you. Okay? So let it process. I mean, seriously, you got to let it process. You're at the 10, but you know what? The 10 of Swords doesn't mean it's gone tomorrow. The 10 of Swords means you're still feeling it and still thinking about it, and maybe you have questions about why it happened. And the only time that we can really be given those answers are truly when we cross over and see our loved ones. So that makes me sad, but also makes me feel like you're literally where you need to be, Pisces, and you're going to have to just let it run its course. Okay. Collective read with the Karma cards. Thank you, time stampers. Thank you, subscribers. Like and subscribe if you're scrolling and you hit upon this video. I greatly would appreciate your support. Thank you to all of the members that came from Sloan. Thank you. All right. 3 cards. Let's see what's happening. Okay, here we go. All right. Relationships. Right? We're like, yeah, we needed to hear that. Relationships that we cherish, that we enjoy, that we find beauty in, are with partners that allow us to see ourselves. They not only charm us, they not only give us the art and beauty of what we are, and I'm gonna say projection, because we are the projection of others in our world. So therefore, when we find relationships to be driven by that same caliber, vibrationally speaking, of the highest ideals with which we, that we want, right? And the things that we cherish and the things that we value, and what we want in relationships is for that to add value for us as we project them and they project back onto us. It's a mirror reflection. And that's the yin and yang in a relationship. When the reflection back that we project is not only driven by the highest ideals within one another, but is also the attraction of perfection on the earth plane, right? We live through the attraction and the pleasures and the good times, but we thrive by making smart decisions that will give us insights into understanding ourselves, that will allow us to find the wisdom that we've attained, that is shown through from others, from another. We are talking relationship here. A yin and yang, a relationship that is molded, yoked as one, is the projection of your highest self in another, and a soul counterpart. That's when you know. That's when you don't question. There are no questions in heaven. And the only reason why there are on the earth plane, because we do know as above, so below, the only reason the questions exist even on the earth plane is because we are of the ego. And we always want to know because we can't accept the truth. I send you so much love and light. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Oh, March is coming around the corner. And yeah, I'm a little late. Patience is a virtue. I love you all.